emergency Corona beer run? You're not wrong there, Enders. Hello, chat. How are we all? Ah, marvellous. Marvellous indeed. I am ready. I am ready for D&D. It's been a while. And I think to potentially start with, we've got a little treat for you all. I'm a little quiet. Yeah, bear with me a second. Bear with me. I may end up blowing your eardrums out on Discord. But is that any better? Can you hear me now? Early birds get a treat. They do indeed. Enjoy, chat. Yeah, I will have to have a look into that, Deez.
What will we do with a drunken sailor? What will we do with a drunken sailor? What will we do with a drunken sailor? Early in the morning, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises. Early in the morning, shave his belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly with a rusty razor. Early in the morning, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises early in the morning. Put him in a longboat till he's sober. Put him in a longboat till he's sober. Put him in a longboat till he's sober. Early in the morning, way hey and up she rises. Way hey and up she rises. Way hey and up she rises. Early in the morning, stick him in the scupper with a hose pipe on him. Stick him in the scupper with a hose pipe on him. Stick him in the scupper with a hose pipe on him. Early in the morning, way hey and up she rises. Way hey and up she rises. Way hey and up she rises. Early in the morning. in the bed with the captain's daughter. Put him in the bed with the captain's daughter. Put him in the bed with the captain's daughter. Early in the morning, way hey up she rises. Way hey up she rises. Way hey up she rises. Early in the morning. That's what we do with a drunken sailor. That's what we do with a drunken sailor. That's what we do with a drunken sailor. Early in the morning, way hey up she rises. Way hey up she rises. Way hey up she rises. Early in the morning. Early in the morning.
Get fucked, Jero. Get fucked. Oh. So we've been playing about a bit. Yeah, we're not the greatest singers in the world, but we had an absolute riot doing that. Hey Shade. How you doing, man? How are you? Did you listen to the awesome sea shanty that I got everyone? I'm like, look. We're all doing this. It's happening. Alright, so a few things first. My audio may be a little janky today. Windows updates have completely screwed my the way I normally run my microphone through my stream PC. So you may hear a little bit more background noise than normal. So I do apologise, but it is what it is. Without sort of delaying the stream for half hour, an hour. In fact, that's a bit high. Let's drop that down a bit. There we go. That's better. So without sort of delaying the stream for half an hour when with Diesel yabbering in my ear, we thought we'll see how it goes. Good. I probably will sound clearer, but you may hear background noise occasionally, especially when we clanking on this old chair of mine. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Okay. I mean, yeah, it's. Let's bring the rest of the reprobates in. Hello.
You can call it reprobate.
You, mate.
Just so you know.
Oh, thank God I can mute your stream.
Well, what's wrong with that?
I just fucking sounds like there's a washer going on in the background or something.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not that bad.
It's that bad, Lucius. Don't fucking sugarcoat it for him.
We're on a ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
There
That's
you
the
go.
sound of the waves. I am super picky, Sneezer. You're right.
I mean, I am as well, and you know it's going to trigger me, but it
That's
is
why
what
I
it
mentioned
is.
it to you, because I know how you are with audio.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much. Unless.
It's just like you removed all your filters. There's no noise gate or no.
Yeah,
noise
that's
cancellation or anything.
that's exactly what's happened.
Yeah. Also, while I'm being super nitpicky and
Go on.
pointing shit out where you fucked up, Observer's not in the channel. See, Moody, I don't just give you shit about this shit.
There we go.
I also give Solution this shit.
It's not my mic. So basically, Jared, in a nutshell, Windows Update has screwed the program I use to pass my audio through to my stream piece. The software that I use. So I cannot actually run it at the minute. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Okay.
It's fine. We'll be good.
So it's been 2 weeks.
It has.
It has. Anybody care to? Oh, Lucius, congratulations! Cheers for volunteering, mate.
For a second there, I thought you were going to pass it to somebody else, but no, staying on brand. So, last week, first off, we saved our talented chef from the jaws of a spiky death.
He's no longer our chef, by the way.
I know that. I was being sarcastic. That's why I called him
Yeah,
a
well,
talented
I mean,
chef.
People might not know that, Lucius.
Well,
It has been 2
go-
weeks.
They should go
People
to
forgot things.
Solutions YouTube and watch all of the previous
Oh, yeah.
episodes.
Yeah.
Links down below. And then we went on an epic crawl through a dungeon, finding all of the shinies. Trinkets, baubles, gems, shinies. And we made ourselves a new enemy along the way. In the form of a very pretty revenant. I can't remember his name though, for the life of me.
Well, perhaps if you went back to the stream that was 2 weeks ago and rewatched it, you may indeed catch his name.
You guys should do that.
Scuba Steve. That's right.
Scuba
Gerald.
Steve.
Scuba
There we
Steve.
go.
So yeah,
So, yeah.
it was basically a epic crawl through the old dusty tomb of
Scuba Steve.
of Scuba Steve, who potentially was, judging from the things you found, a potential pirate lord of old, due to the various trinkets, baubles, amulets, and rings that you found. And you, if I remember rightly, we ended last session just as you exited the tomb.
Indeed.
Oh. Okay. Someone's there with the cracking the can open. I approve.
Getting
What
in
about
character.
claw? What about claw
Getting in
action?
character.
Yeah, that's. I mean, I'm on the usual, on the Desperados. So.
Actually, that sounds good as fuck.
Ram for the Ram God.
Yeah, well, there might be some cracking later on, depending on how
Talent
much.
is always welcome
Whoop,
among us.
let me mute that
From
quick.
what I have heard,
Yeah,
You are skilled indeed, Kelly. Cheers! Thank you for that 9-month resub. 9 months. God, blimey. That's baby territory. That is. I am cheating on Corona. See, I tend to yo-yo between Desperados and Corona, as my tipple of choice. Okay. So, unless anyone wants to bring anything up, I think we're pretty much good to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good to go.
Good to go. So, let's move that around so we can actually see things. There we are. As you emerge from the tomb carrying your various trinkets and chests, Arvid is with a somewhat broken nose now and got 2 chests over his shoulder. And you all begin to make your way back through the foliage and the dense jungle towards where the Harlot's Virtue is anchored. Now bear in mind this, it originally took you about an hour or so to get to where you are now. And with the amount of added weight from all this loot and plunder that you've managed to acquire, progress does seem to be somewhat slow. Roll me, whoever's in sort of lead, roll me a nature check.
Well, that ain't me, boys. So I'm lagging.
Of course you are. Hold on. I have to go
As
there
is
first.
tradition.
Yeah.
Listen, I was exhausted.
Oh, yeah, you are, aren't you?
Yeah.
And
Yep.
nature check, you say. 4!
4. In fact, chat can't see that, but they'll be able to see the next roll.
I mean, I can re-roll again if.
No, it's all good.
challenge is it.
I'll take the 4.
Easy, Ric Flair.
Next roll, you will, Enders. I didn't knock him down far enough for chat to be able to see him. Next time. But it was a 4, I assure you.
It very much
Yes, we
was.
concur. It was a 4.
No, 100% natural
roll.
20.
So as you begin to make your way down what you believe to be familiar territory, Mitch, you start to get the feeling that you may have taken the wrong turn, perhaps a left when it should have been a right.
Solution, hold on. Before we go any further, I am now long rested. Should I revert back to where I was in the dungeon?
Yes, please.
Okay. You're gonna have to put the characters on the screen or something so I can get access to it.
Just go to the sword coast, do it there.
Oh yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. Also, Mitch and Booger have been given inspiration by Sneeze.
I feel inspired.
STX Live, hello, how are you all? Welcome in. Okay. Mitch, you begin to think, as I say, that you may have took the wrong path. I'm frank as well with this, but Jesus, everyone's inspired.
Thank you, Sneeze.
Guys, I think we see that's north. I know that's north. I don't know how I know that's north, but that's north. And yeah, we took a wrong turn, lads.
God damn it, Mitch! I need some fucking sleep. If you can't tell right from left, you sure as fuck can't tell north from east or south. What the fuck?
Well, dirty ghost tried to steal my soul. I'm not gonna. Sorry, we'll get there before morning.
Just ahead of you, Mitch, you managed to spot a small, like a small pond, in a bit of a clearing. Again, this is not something that you've noticed before, due to the fact that you certainly didn't come this way.
Oh, pond. Wait, is that fresh water?
Don't know.
It's about to not be, because I'm gonna dip my toes in it.
Ugh.
Are you heading towards it, or are you going to go by? What are you doing?
Oh no. Fucking Booger's headed towards it.
Okay. I'll bring this up. So at least you've got a bit of a... Whoops. 2 seconds, chat. There we go.
Yeah. Booger's just gonna drop the whatever he's carrying, kick his boots off, and go stick his goddamn feet in the water.
Of course he is. As Burger begins to draw closer to the water, it appears to be just a small spring water oasis out in the middle of this dense jungle. And as his toe touches the water, sends ripples across the surface. Nothing happens.
Oh my god, y'all. This water's cool. It feels great. I might get naked and hop in.
I mean, do we want to get to the... We want to take a rest here and then head to the ship in about half an hour?
I could take a rest.
Yeah, I mean, I got my hammock waiting on me, but goddamn, this feels good.
Arvid's there with these 2 chests on his shoulder. I mean, these are heavy.
Put them down there, asshole. Sit on the chest and play with your fucking monkey.
Arvid puts the chest on the ground, and this monkey that's now sat on his shoulder, he picks it up in both hands and starts to move it around, and then all of a sudden you hear this, and the monkey just lunges at his face and starts clawing him. Oh, it's mad, monkey.
Perfect.
With that, he then throws it towards Hazel. Hazel, roll me a dexterity saving throw, please.
All right, let me find it 1 second.
$16. You see this monkey flying towards you with, its small outstretched claws just splaying, as if it's attempting to rip your face off. What do you do?
Well, a scream. Ah! It's a monkey! She takes her sword or her dagger and swipes at the monkey as it's
Oh no!
flailing at her face.
Okay, here we go.
roll me an attack.
God damn it.
Let me see. Hold on. Where's my attack at?
It's under inventory.
Oh, there it is.
The Jewel Thief.
With the jewel thief in hand.
A monkey.
Roll damage, please. What happens to the monkey as it flies towards you?
Hazel's still just in utter shock as the dagger cuts the monkey in half. Blood splatters all over Arvid's face. And then the monkey falls to the ground in pieces. Hazel looks up at Arvid.
My monkey!
It was gonna claw my face!
Fucking, he's not even had it 5 minutes! Oh, Arvid falls to the ground and just picks up like these two halves of the monkey and just starts pressing them together. It's alright, monkey.
No!
It's alright.
Piece of shit.
Oh my god. Poor Arvid, he can't have anything. And then he just, sort of sticks the monkey two halves next to him on this chest. And it sits there for a minute before just slowly... I think he's broken.
Come on, mate. I'll help you dig a hole and we'll bury it.
Callie, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry, Callie. Okay.
You're not sorry.
I'm not sorry. That was hilarious. Wrong. So carry on.
Yes?
Get over here and wash that goddamn monkey blood and shit off of you before you start to stink even worse than Arvid.
Hazel runs over and vigorously starts wiping the blood from her arms.
Rip Harambe. Dicks out for Harambe.
Fuck's sake. Oh man. Well, that monkey lasted all of 10 minutes.
It can't come at me like that.
I kind of
Pandemic incoming.
Yeah, I kind of foresaw it going that way anyway.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, so did I.
Am I predictable? Do I need to?
No,
I am the wild card.
No.
It's good.
I expected that I was going to be the one to kill it.
It's. I mean, don't get me wrong. I was expecting it to go at some point. Well played. So, Arvid sat there, with his crooked nose and on top of this chest with this dead monkey next to him, and he glances over to it. Oh, I mean, do you think it'd be all right if we took him back, Mitch?
Why?
Well,
What? Are
see,
you gonna cook it?
I mean, it might not be a bad idea. The ship needs food.
We
You
got
know
food,
what?
goddammit!
Arvid, it was a pet. You shouldn't eat pets, right? We'll just bury it,
Okay.
and you'll say a few words, and then we'll never speak of this ever again.
Alright. So, are you guys going for a short rest, did you say?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, okay, go for a short rest. And during this time, you, Mitch and, mostly Mitch, ends up digging this small hole for the monkey, and Arvid just sits there watching as it happens. He's got a frond in his mouth as he's chewing it away.
Burger looks over at Hazel. I can just imagine what the captain would say if we came back and Arvid was like, there's a monkey on the menu. My monkey. And I'm like, yeah, and he stroked it too.
I think we need to check him before we leave.
You gotta
Because-
see if he's stowing that monkey away in one of his pockets or his hidey holes before we get back on the ship.
I believe he would.
That's a good call. Yeah, we'll do that. You get the honor of strip searching him, though.
Anybody want to do anything?
check.
Oops, sorry. Go on.
Oh, go ahead. No, you go ahead.
I say, does anyone want to do anything while they're resting before you consider heading out?
It's gonna
No,
sit and watch.
I'm just good. Kicking my feet in the water.
Okay.
Hazel's just gonna hang out by Booger because she's slightly embarrassed that she
Just killed Arvid's pet.
killed the monkey, but also doesn't want to apologize so it doesn't look like a mistake. So just sits there by Booger,
I like it. I like it.
enjoying the water.
Yeah, Callie, jump just murdered the monkey. Did you not hear?
It slices that monkey right in half.
Yeah. Yeah, the monkey clawed Arvid's face and he launched it towards Hazel. No, she went to the toilet. Yeah, you've just missed
Go
it.
to this D&D stream.
You've just missed it.
It was scary.
Anyway, I finished digging the hole for Arvid, and I'm like, come on then. Just wrap it in a rag and we'll put it in the hole.
That's what she said.
Arvid just sort of picks these two halves of this small monkey up and ties them in a bit of linen and then just yeets it into the hole. You'll be missed. You were a good monkey. He says this with claw marks down his face that are, still bleeding, alongside his crooked nose and giant lump on the back of his head from where he hit the ground earlier.
That he will, Arvid. That he will. And I pat him on the back and start just using my foot to shoo fucking dirt in the hole and stamp it out.
Stamp it down, fucking hell.
Yeah, nobody will ever know.
Okay. And with that and all the resting done, you begin to make your way back to the Harlot's Virtue. This time, you manage to almost double back on yourself, but you come to the rock formation that you came to previously, where you fought this shambling mound, and it puts you back on the road to the ship.
This way. See, I know where I'm going. It's this way.
Thank goodness. Fuck.
As you begin to approach the Harlot's Virtue, it does appear that you were the group that took the longest, and a lot of the rest of the crew are now assembled around on the beach. There's a few campfires going, and Barker's there, just sat with this piece of fish on a stick, just chomping away.
Oh, I see you're back at last. So how did it go?
I mean, I heft up a chest onto my shoulder and go, what do you think?
Ah, good work. Nothing wrong with a good old big chest full of booty. At least I hope it's full of loot.
And with that, sorry.
No, go ahead.
He sort of shoots up onto his feet and begins to almost jog over to Mitch with one hand outstretched towards this chest and the other eating this charred fish.
Right, it's heavy, and I throw it at him.
Bear with me. Just as the chest's about to hit him, Barker pivots on one foot, stepping aside, and the chest just slams into the sand. And almost like a ballerina,
Oh, well, is that the case? Let's pop the damn thing open and have a look.
Aye, aye.
You go ahead and pop that one open, Captain. We're gonna go take these others under our hammocks.
Oh, sorry, I'm muted.
Oh, hang on. You've got more, you see.
And Barker, sort of peers up and looks over Mitch towards the rest of the party.
Yeah, we got a pretty good haul.
Yeah, Captain, we clean that bitch out.
Oh. All right. Well, look, everyone gather round.
With that, he begins, waving this fish in the air, and the rest of the crew begin to congregate around the party.
Go on there. What did you find?
Well, 3 chests in a bag, all full of fucking, I'd say about 5,000 worth of gold, give or take.
Gold and jewels and baubles, Captain.
Oh, we got baubles, have we? Oh, what about? Oh.
And with that, Barker just takes his flintlock out, aims it towards the lock of one of the chests, even though it's not locked, and just shoots the damn thing. With that, he then flips the lid open to one of the chests and begins to dig his hands into the gold coins and various trinkets in and begins to, shower them out.
Oh, look what this is the biggest haul that we've ever found, boys and girls. Good work. Damn good work.
Leans over to Frank, kind of nudges him on his plate and goes, Captain's really playing the pirate captain today, ain't he?
Let him have it. He's a happy boy.
Yeah, you're right.
Hazel is standing there relieved that his attention is on the treasure and hoping that the monkey doesn't come up because she does not want to be stuck with McCullen again.
Arvid,
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Fucking mouth shut.
I know. It was coming anyways.
Arvid steps up, and Barker looks at him.
Well, I'm surprised you made it back in one piece, Arvid.
And Barker looks to the rest of the party.
I'm surprised you brought him back in one piece. Well, mine is with... Arvid, come here a moment.
Oh, yes, Captain. Arvid, steps up to Barker, and Barker peers deep and studies his face, stroking his beard.
Seems you've had it rough.
Hazel moves into the line of sight of Arvid and starts glaring at him. Kind of.
He's too stupid to be intimidated, right?
I'm trying. I know.
Yeah, he's
I
not
don't
gonna
want to get
understand what
stuck
you're
with
doing.
McCullen.
I mean, roll me an intimidation check.
Is that with the charisma? Do I get advantage with that?
Against Arvid? No.
He's too stupid.
Where's the character to?
Yeah, click on the sword course and go there.
If I'll throw you. I'll throw you in.
Okay.
Be easier.
Oh, I got it. I got it.
Eight.
Oh. Oh.
I'm trying so hard.
Arvid looks at Hazel, and then back to Barker, and then back to Hazel. Hazel, have you got something in your eye? And as Hazel stood there with this stare that could kill a man, Barker looks towards Hazel.
Well, don't she look like the pissy lad? Well, who's pissed on your bonnet?
She's just monkeying around. Didn't worry about her.
God damn, bitch.
And as soon as Monkey's mentioned, Arvid, oh, Captain, I had a pet. I got a pet. And Barker looks at Arvid.
Oh, what do you mean you got a pet, Arvid? You found some sort of pet rock or something?
No, I've got a monkey.
So now that you are here,
Is that...
Hazel's
you
just,
care to tell me
wait,
who you
I was gonna
are?
say
Yeah, go.
Hazel's just sitting there, just hand on her chin, just shaking her head.
Hey, Hale, thank you for that follow. I appreciate it. Welcome to the crew.
It's Ale, like Alejandro.
Ah, Ale. Ah, I see. Ale. Thank you very much. I appreciate that follow. And welcome. So Barker looks at back to Arvid.
So, hang on, you're telling me you had... where is this... Where's your monkey?
Oh, he's gone now. Mitch dug a hole and put him in. And Barker turns to Mitch.
All right, Mitch, look, I don't have a damn clue what's be going on here. Come on. There's no getting sense out of this man.
The fucking thing was feral as fuck. It clawed his face. He threw it. Just so happened he threw it at Hazel. Hazel may or may not have murdered the shit out of it. So we had a little funeral for it.
Now, Captain, I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah.
We are better off now. Like poor fucking Arvid. But trust me, this was the better way.
Less rabies this way.
Roll me a quick persuasion check, Booger.
All right.
15. Barker seems to be convinced by this.
Aye, all right then, if you say so. I mean, we don't want no damn feral thing crawling all over the ship anyway, so... All right. Anyway, haha.
And he rubs his hands as he begins to dive back into the treasure.
Where's Delilah? Delilah!
And the Delilah pops up from behind.
Yes, Captain. What can I do for you?
Barker points towards the chest.
Well, look here. I need you to be going through this and divvy it out to the crew. And the usual bits and pieces. Aye.
Delilah nods and then points to various other members of the crew to begin dragging the chests on board. God damn it, Jero.
Yeah, I feel like you fucked with Delilah's voice a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. It's it makes it easier for me to do it that way.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
For voices that are going to be recurring characters, certain ones need to be a little bit easier.
Okay, all right, that's fair. She's definitely packing some heat in there.
Okay. Finally, you all begin to make your way back onto the Harlot's Virtue. And Barker and Delilah head towards the captain's cabin, where all the treasure that's been given to them, they begin to count. And all you hear from below is Barker banging on the door.
Mitch!
What?
Mitch!
What?
Mitch!
Swear to fuck. What?
Get us out of here!
Hey, Mitch, come here, man.
What?
You know how much we brought back? You make sure Delilah or the captain don't fuck us on this one.
Alright, we'll do. Alright.
I'm going to bed. Good night.
Wait. After we're on the way, then you can go to bed.
There's fucking 20 other. Listen, I pulled my weight. My weight is this fucking axe I got. Tell me I'm wrong, motherfucker.
I mean, you didn't do any more than anybody. Well, more than Hazel, because I seem to recall her running away a lot.
Yeah, I mean, hey, listen, I'm not talking about the four of us that went in there and drug all this shit out. I'm talking about all these motherfuckers that didn't bring back shit.
Well, overseeing them pulling the anchor up, and then you can get in your fucking farts up, can't you?
God, I'll pull the goddamn anchor up.
Eat. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Then I'm going to sleep, goddammit.
Wait, where are we going?
Out of this fucking harbor is all I know. Set us a course away from land. Mission accomplished.
Alright, let's just head up for open water. We'll sort this shit out in the morning. It's too late for this
Goddamn
bullshit.
Yes, it is.
All lads, to your stations. Let's get underway. You bunch of fucking reprobates.
May I inquire as to who's doing what on the ship?
Well, Booger's raising the goddamn anchor, and then he's going to bed.
Okay.
Hazel is going up to bitch because she knows that she's messed up, you know? She could have done more. So she's going up to Mitch to apologize.
I totally heard you say you were going up to bitch.
No,
I mean, I heard that as well.
A little bit of congestion there. I apologize.
Yeah, okay.
Mitch.
All right.
Mitch.
I mean, Mitch is a bitch.
Wow.
So, just to confirm then, you got Mitch, you're on helm, yeah?
Yeah, and overseeing everybody doing their jobs.
Okay. Frank, what are you up to?
Checking over the deck, checking the weapons, making sure everything's as it should be.
Okay. Booger's sleeping. Hazel is, alongside Mitch at the minute?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me...
If I get woken up, I swear to Christ.
With the anchor raised and all the crew to their stations, the Harlot's Virtue begins to pull away from the coast.
And we're off. Let's just head
So-
north, right?
So as you pull off, again, bear in mind, the vast majority of the crew now are either below deck or on deck. And you begin to... Let's bring this up.
Solution.
Yes.
Not to waste any surprises or anything, but am I going to get a long rest by being below deck, or am I fucked?
You're fucked.
God damn it!
So, Mitch, roll me initiative for the ship. Nine. Oh, actually, instead of that, let me remove that and do that instead. There you go. If you can roll that one for me.
boop.
Cool.
14.
Okay. The Harlot's Virtue begins to set sail from the coast. You manage to navigate through a small rocky outcropping from the island and begin to aim towards open water. I will say to about there. As soon as you begin to head towards the towards the open seas, immediately someone shouts. You're not entirely sure who, but Mitch, port side, port side. And immediately you see a larger vessel. Now, obviously, with no one in the crow's nest, and no one looking out anywhere, you failed to see this larger brig sailing down the coast towards you.
Fuck. We got any identification on that ship? Any flags? Any signals?
Roll me a quick investigation.
Investigation.
From the Harlot's Virtue.
From the Harlot.
Yes. So all checks from now on will be from the Harlot's Virtue, unless. In fact, no, it'll be you. If you're looking, no, roll from you. Sorry, I'm lying.
Okay, investigation. 10.
10. The only thing that you can see from where you are that the vessel seems to be somewhat ramshackle. Not so much ramshackle, but it's not a ship that would have, from one of the larger kingdoms. The sails themselves are relatively weather worn and tattered towards the edges, and on the front sail there is a large red spiked symbol on the front.
Red spiked symbol.
It's like a sort of a circle with sort of two horns that come out from the side, and then a single sort of point towards the upwards. Roll me a quick insight check. 16. It's a symbol that you are familiar with, being a man of the ocean. They're a group of what you appear to think of as like an orcish marauders that seem to be quite frequent around the Moonshare Isles where you are now.
I scream, orcs! Battle stations! Hazel, get up that fucking crow's nest. I need you on the rigging and on lookout.
Hazel hops too, does as she's told.
Well, Booger was half asleep and hears the multiple shouts that are going on and wakes his ass up and starts heading toward the top deck.
As you make your way to top deck and look toward the port side, you see this rather, somewhat larger ship heading towards you. And the ship begins to veer off towards its port, showing its starboard broadside to you. And slowly...
Booger.
Oh, sorry, go on.
Yeah.
No,
I was going to say, Booger yells at Mitch, Mitch, they're getting into fire position!
I can fucking say that! Get on a cannon!
About some fucking titties! Let's go! And Booger fucking hops on a cannon, port side.
Just as you hop on the cannon, you see white puffs of smoke erupt from the side of this brig. And moments later, cannonballs begin to shower over the Harlot's Virtue.
Race!
Balls begin to smash into the port side of the ship, and various members of the crew start screaming. Completely unexpected, as shards of wood begin to fly everywhere. The Harlot's Virtue takes 7 points of damage.
Are you applying that, or are we applying that?
You can apply it.
Got it.
Cool. You like that, Jero? Do you like that? It's good, isn't it? I've been working on stuff. The brig then continues to sail, continually moving towards its port as it spins round. Over to you guys.
All right, we're gonna give it a broadside and then we're gonna cut and run. Yeah.
Yep, Captain. Let's load him up.
All right, let's go.
You hear Barker below deck.
What the fuck is that happening to me ship?
Same old, Cap.
Okay. What are you doing?
And
Do you have control of it?
yes.
Yeah, okay.
So I can move 300, right? Yeah. I move there.
Uh-huh.
And as we go by, I shout to both Frank and Bugger to let them have it.
So who's going first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
How do we roll a cannon again? It's been
Target
so long, right?
target the enemy ship.
Okay.
Then features cannons. Oh! Booger. You didn't target. You didn't target.
Target. I've got target on and it's highlighted.
Oh, have you? No, you got to highlight your ship and then target the enemy. Oh. I'll do it. Oh, there we go. As the cannons roar, the shot just smashes straight through this larger ship, and a massive chunk of wood just breaks away from the vessel. You see various members of the crew also fall in. It seems that this ship doesn't hold together as well as you would think it would. Frank, over to you.
It's on, Frank. Fuck him up.
As Frank has been spent these last hour checking all the weapons.
I will give you advantage on that roll. 19, certainly enough. Once again, the cannons roar. Supply that. Nope, hang on, that's wrong ship. Whoops. And apply that. Done it again, look. What am I doing? Oh, so I'm trying to target things. God damn it.
I told you it's so confusing.
Yeah. There we go, sorted, easy. So yeah, basically you have your ship selected and have the enemy targeted. That's all you need to do. And then I can worry about my ship. As the balls begin to smash through this ship, again, you know, you see various other, from a distance, crew just blown away and over the side of the ship. And with that, the Orcish ship begins to turn towards the Harlot's Virtue. It seems to be almost trying to...
We're not rolling for initiative again.
Yes, because did I get rid of the random initiative thing? I think I did. Yeah, we do. Roll, in that case then, roll for initiative.
Jump. Roll for initiative.
All right.
Since you're on the crow's nest.
So, also, Jump, you can... if you click on the ship itself and
the
not
ship?
your person. Yep.
Okay.
Okay. And also, because you're on the crow's nest, you can choose to roll 1d4 as well to add to it. Because you can see them coming.
So
Not that it
whenever-
changed
Not
anything.
that it
Yeah.
changes anything. So you can see this larger brig turn into its starboard in an attempt to try and cut you off and keep you locked towards land.
So Hazel, grabbing onto the crow's nest, is yelling down to the crew, "It's coming! It's turning! It's coming!"
I can see that.
As the
It's
ship
fucking in front of me.
begins to pull in front of you, various cannons below deck begin to erupt. And now, due to this short distance between you, you can see that there's various orcs on top deck with weapons held high, just screaming and shouting. And one of them also appears to be on a ballista. The cannonballs all seem to just miss the Harlot's Virtue. Two of them splash both port and starboard of the ship, but not really causing any damage. But this orc on the harpoon lets rip, and it buries itself deep in the front of the Harlot's Virtue. Roll me from the Harlot's Virtue, Mitch, a strength saving throw.
It's not working. Astral evaluation field.
Roll me a strength check. Luna, hello. 16. Reroll.
Save or check?
Strength check.
21.
Okay. The harpoon manages to hit the front of the Harlot's Virtue, but with there only being one of them, and as the Harlot's Virtue begins to move, the tether snaps. The reason I got to reroll, we both got a 16. Over to you.
We're going hard to port, switch starboard. It's giving another one as we fly by.
Okay. Booger rushes over to the starboard cannons and yells to the rest of the crew, "Somebody fucking reload that cannon on port side."
Okay, various members, Osric, Glade, run and begin to reload the cannons on port.
And now I'm going to go hard port. 1, 2, right behind them.
Yeah.
Let rip.
I will give you advantage since you're firing right in their backside.
Give it to them.
Who rolled that?
I did.
Nice. Go for it.
Boom.
Don't worry, I've got you.
Dude, I heard the sound.
Yeah, you've got to have the enemy ship targeted and your ship selected.
I do. Like on my screen, it is targeted. 100%.
12 damage. So the various cannonball just ripped through the rear of this orcish brig. As this is happening, Arvid storms up as the ships pass by, and in his hand he appears to have a cannonball, and he looks towards Frank and then looks at the other ship, and with a just launches this cannonball towards the towards the back of the ship. We should quickly roll something.
This is going to be funny.
He manages to overarm throw this cannonball, and all you hear is just you see it sort of go over the back of the enemy brig, and then you hear this clunk. Oh! Frank, that's for my monkey, you bastards. Frank, go for it.
Solution, Lee Lucius. Check Discord.
That's so.
Yeah.
A rogue of talent is always welcome among us. And from what I have heard,
You're not wrong.
skilled indeed.
Boom.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Roll damage.
Hell yeah.
Oh dear. So. Da, 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 da. 15, Jesus. The cannonballs just blow through the rear of the ship, just completely ripping through the deck. You know, you've kind of got him in a perfect angle. From stern to bow, bow to stern, all you hear is the screaming of various orcish pirates. And the ship itself just begins to drift. Rage! Thank you for that 18 months.
Hello, sir or ma'am. Raise your sails and tuck your tails. You're done.
God damn it. Yeah, the various orcs. Roll me a quick persuasion check.
Fuck, how do I click on this fucking ship?
Roll from you, if 'cause it's you yourself who's doing it now, not the actual ship.
Persuasion, did you say?
Persuasion, yeah. 14. You seem to notice on board that a fight's broken out between various members of the crew. And one of them chimes in.
You heard the lad. Boys, chuck down your weapons. It's over.
And then you hear another voice shout out.
I will not surrender my ship to these humans. We will fight them until either we sink or they sink.
Goddamn, listen to the nuts on this motherfucker.
What are you doing? Are you boarding or...
I tell Frank and Bugger. I mean, since they're so indecisive about it, why don't we load grape shot and make them more decisive? You know what I'm saying?
Smart.
I mean, that's good for me. Crew, loud grape shot. All cannons.
Zog zog.
Okay, bear in mind you're at the back of the ship at the minute. You would have to spin round. I take it that's what you're going to do and just sort of line up.
Yeah. It's about there.
Okay. So as you spin round, you throw, you know, the various crew members begin to pack the cannons out with grape shot, and Glade, next to Booger, offers him a silent nod.
We gave them their chance, Glade.
Fire away.
Do we have an inch? All right, we're good.
I will let you have this this free attack.
I mean, they can only repair the ship anyway. They can they can do anything.
What the fuck?
That was normal. That wasn't even advantage. Yeah, it's not working right.
It's
Solution. I
because
had that one.
you've not got it targeted.
I clicked on it.
There we go.
See, luckily I can run it through.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
The grape shot just begins to rip through the top deck of the ship, and all the orcs begin to either duck into what little cover there is or dive overboard. And you seem to witness on the opposite side of the ship that once the grape shot subsides, the orcs get back up and start fighting each other once again.
Frank, I hate to step in the middle of a domestic dispute, but why don't we resolve some differences for him?
Cease fire! Cease your fire! We've nearly got control of this deck. And we don't want to die this day to you, boys and girls.
And the other
Bitch!
voice chimes in.
Don't you dare listen to that one. This be my ship. I say what goes, and I say we fight.
These fucking orcs. You know what?
Let's get in front of him. Get me on board this motherfucker.
No. Let's just fucking sink him.
Hang on.
Frank's got something. Frank got something.
Can we just shoot at the one?
While this has been going on, Frank's been taking careful aim at the Orcish captain with his grape shot.
Careful aim with grape shot. I love it.
Well, he's on the command deck,
Yeah.
shouting at his people. So
Yeah.
it's a lovely target.
Yeah. So bear with me 1 second. I'm just going to quickly see whether... Okay. You do notice a few members of the crew below deck are patching up, a few of the cannonball holes, but the fighting seems to be throughout the entire ship. It's almost like, only one or two have got the common sense to keep their ship floating. But in fact, there you go, re-roll it. That was their turn regardless. Hazel, roll me initiative, please.
I didn't take my shot.
No, because I didn't. It was a new turn. I forgot to do the turn for them. So now it's your shot. Because otherwise you'd have got like 4 attacks on one turn. I'll give it you an advantage since you've been sort of eyeing him up for so long.
Fuck's sake.
Awesome.
The grape shot goes off and just plows through the deck. You hear a few more screams from various members of the orcs on board, but the actual loudmouth captain himself doesn't take a hit. But that does actually do something to them. Okay, there we go. You just hear this.
As you shooting at me? You over there?
And he points his axe towards Frank.
Alright, if that's how it's gonna be. Get me closer to that ship. I'm gonna crump him myself.
And the other orc in the background.
Alright, look, throw down your weapons. Those who don't want no part of this. If you want to live, get off. It's a small ship that's absolutely fucked us. They ain't no easy prey.
Are we hearing this?
Yes, yeah, you're close enough for their voices to, they're shouting at each other basically.
All right. You goddamn right we ain't easy prey. Y'all want to come over here and see? Come on, I'm ready. This fucking metal geared motherfucker's ready. That fucking short bitch on the helm is ready. That short bitch on the goddamn helm is ready. Or the crow's nest is ready. Let's go.
You just hear Barker.
I've got holes in me ship, boys and girls, and I'm not best pleased about it. Mitch, this be coming out of your pay.
Fucking crump me some fucking orcs.
The orcish ship moves in. It doesn't seem to have enough crew members to fire. So they, one or two cannons shoot as they're moving in, but the balls themselves are aimed low. A couple hit the ocean and just splash in and bounce off the side of the ship. Another one of the cannons just overshoots massively. And with that, the Orcish ship gets close to boarding range. I'll give you guys one last turn. What do you do?
Hazel starts yelling, "There's balls flying by me! Guys, how many people are on the ship? Can we take them out? I want to go. I want to go." So,
Get down here then.
Fucking crow's nest and get ready to fight.
Do you want to have a look and see how many are
Hazel.
on ship, Hazel? Because you are in the crow's
Yes.
nest, you can see. Roll me a quick investigation check.
Oh, hold on, let me click on that.
But yeah, you're used to having balls flying over you.
Yeah, I mean,
Balls
we all
flying
thought
in my
it.
face.
We all thought it.
I mean, 15. Okay, so as you look down at the enemy ship, you can see there's roughly about 10 combatants on top deck, but there's easily at least another sort of 13 to 15 who are dead from the grape shot and the various beatings earlier. And the ones that are there some of them seem to be injured.
Guys, they're not looking good. There's about 10 of them. So Hazel, trying to be cunning, decides to grab a rope from the crow's nest to swing down to the deck of the ship to join the group.
Okay, just roll me a quick acrobatics check. I'll give you advantage. You're pretty well. In fact,
But
yeah.
Fuck her.
No, you're in middle of combat. No, you're not. You haven't got time. You're diving down. So just an athletics check. 15. Yeah, that's fine.
Damn it.
No, that's good. That's perfect.
no, I was gonna say on the advantage.
So as you easily manage to drop yourself down and swing it onto the deck of the ship. And what we'll do in that case then is bring this in. Unless anyone's got any more well, you've got a couple of actions left if you want to do it. You are pretty close now as this Orcish ship begins to move in.
I say we rake the deck with another round of grape shot. Thin the numbers out.
Okay,
I'm good with that.
Yeah,
I'm
fuck
good
it.
too.
go for it. Frank first.
I haven't got the. ability
Roll
to
me
cannon.
/R 1d20. Three. So, no, it's. Don't worry about it. So as the cannon goes off, it seems to hit dead center, and only 3 of the members are in range. And as the grape this close range, all it means is saves dexterity. 2 of them see this coming and manage to sort of hit the deck, but it still ends up hitting them due to the close proximity, whereas one of the orcs in the rear is just completely blown away. Various pellets just smash through him and launch him overboard. And the other 2 take 8 points of damage each. Okay.
Oh, since Booger's got a movie, he's gonna fire that other cannon.
Yeah. 16. Okay. In that case, those 5 in front of you are hit. So as the cannon fires and sends grape shots across the deck, the guy in front, who's sort of almost facing this cannon is just turned into mist and parts are spread across the deck. So he just goes. The other one behind him also goes. This guy. So the little guy with seems to be this weird contraption. Oh shit! Okay. Needs to make a saving throw. Oh. He seems to hit the deck just in time, and bits and pieces of shrapnel blow across him. He seems wounded, but not too much. And various other members of the crew also take damage. So throw that in. Oh, bloody hell. That was brutal.
Get fucked.
There we go.
Nice shooting text.
Oh. Mm-hmm. And with that, I need you guys to roll me actual initiative now.
Once you activate combat.
No active combat encounter.
Oh yeah, my bad. Try now.
Fucking crit, baby! I'm critting all day!
Jesus!
A load of die. This is bullshit.
It is.
Yeah, this is actual bullshit.
Sneezer's luck has my back.
It really does. Booger, over to you.
Well, I mean, the booger thing would be to jump onto the other deck. I think I have to.
Okay.
I know it's stupid from a min-max perspective because I'm hurt and I'm exhausted, but I think Booger's got to jump on the other ship.
You do you, man.
All right, let's do it. Athletics?
Athletics, yep. If you're just launching yourself over. Are you just jumping over that little gap from where the sort of this log protrudes from? All right then, go for it. Yeah, roll me an advantage.
You know what?
Not advantage. Acrobatics or athletics.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Okay. Easily. You managed to jump the gap. Jump onto onto the wooden spikes that are protruding from the side, and make your way aboard this orcish brig. You've got targeting.
I'm trying to move my character. Hold on. Yeah. Just gonna go straight around this motherfucker right here,
Okay,
and then we're gonna go to work.
go for it. So as you step aboard the ship, it doesn't seem to be the most stable of vessels. This thing's been out on the ocean for quite a while and is in various state of disrepair. And the orc that you seem to be up against has this weird musket-looking contraption in his hands, and he grins widely.
Well, Booger's gonna ready his new hammer and say, "Yeah, keep that grin on your face, bitch. I'm coming. Fucking Daddy Booger's coming."
And come he does.
Daddy Booger's coming.
Jesus.
Which one's the two-hand? Damage or versatile?
Versatile. 14. You bring the hammer down hard on this. You can't really tell. It might be a goblin or it might be an orc. Somewhat big for a goblin, but stunty for an orc. But regardless, the hammer crashes down squarely into his noggin and knocks him down to a knee. And all you hear is... sorry, go on.
Oh, I mean, Booger needs to swing.
Fuck you, bastard! I will win you. I will ban you.
You know Booger's trying to make a statement.
Yeah.
So he comes in with round 2. Yep, how about that smile now, bitch?
Oh, this time the creature manages to roll aside just out of the way as the hammer comes crashing down and smashes into the deck of the ship, sending splinters everywhere, and various planks just begin to raise up out of the ground.
Oh, you lucky motherfucker! You give me half a second and it's on.
Any further actions?
No further actions.
Okay. Hazel, over to you.
Can Hazel go ahead and oh crap, I didn't get that. Never mind.
I'll be right back.
No worries.
Hazel is going to attempt to jump over the ship to the other ship
Okay.
to this badly injured goblin to try to land upon the head.
Sure. Yes, you never got back to me with the finalised bit and piece, so you don't have it.
I didn't. I don't.
Roll me a athletics or an acrobatics check.
Dang it.
$18. It's enough. You managed to nimbly hop over onto the ropes of the opposing ship before making your way on deck. And this goblin, on the ground, is just dove away from Booger's incoming hammer, and he stands up just as you get in his face.
Have I landed on its head?
I mean, you can attack him if... No, you haven't. You're literally right in front of him. If you had boarding strike, you might have been able to. But you don't.
Oh, I gotta say boarding strike. Okay.
I don't believe you've got it because you didn't...
No,
you have.
boarding
Yeah, you do.
strike.
Yeah. So is that what you're going to use?
Yes, I want to be on top of that goblin's head.
All right, go on then. I'll let you do that.
So Hazel, being on top of the goblin's head, is going to take her jewel thief dagger and bring it down upon the goblin's head.
Go for it. As you strike down towards him, he brings his weapon up and just blocks it at the last minute, getting the blade caught between the spikes at the side of the jewel thief.
Not today, little girl.
Any bonus actions?
So this is my last one, right?
So basically, board and strike as an action allows you to sort of move and attack. So you've still got your movement, or you can use your bonus action to attack with your other dagger.
Words of Shang Tsung. Finish him.
Hazel, not accepting this, is gonna take her other dagger. Her she still has her
Vicious dagger, yeah.
the one that Mitch gave her, right?
Yes. It's not there for some reason.
That one. No,
Bear with
it's
me.
not there.
Bear with me. Let me throw that back in. Not sure where that's gone. Vicious dagger. There it is. Oops.
Do you think I need to reload?
Nope, there you go. It's on. Oh, okay, no, so yeah, just roll your normal dagger. So if you get a 20, it takes an extra 7 damage. So it is there, but it's changed slightly. So yeah, just roll your normal dagger. There you go, though. 25. This time you managed to sink the knife into the goblin. Roll damage. What happens?
It's gonna be violent.
It always is with you.
Hazel, who, has the other dagger in her left hand, has taken the dagger and stabbed it deep into the neck of the goblin. And twists and yanks the dagger to the right, and blood pools out all over the place as the goblin falls to the ground, and Hazel with it on top of it.
Okay. So as the goblin falls to the ground, blood just spouting out of this hole in its throat from where Hazel's just completely carved out one of its main arteries. As she slams into the deck, she feels beneath her feet a thud and something metallic hitting the deck. Hazel, in chat, roll me /R 1d2. You don't want a 1.
Is it /R space 1d2
Yes.
or all together?
Yes, /R space.
Hold on.
Do I get luck? Do I get luck?
No. Was this a redemption solution, or are you just doing this?
What? No, this is not redemption.
Was
This
this
is
fate?
this is
Okay,
something
all
else. Yeah.
But do I get luck?
No, you're fucked.
No.
So-
But
It's
do
only
I
when
get
you
luck?
roll a 1d20.
Damn it!
As the goblin hits the ground, this ramshackle weapon in its hand slams into the deck, and then immediately both Hazel and Booger see a flash as the weapon explodes on deck, sending bits of it all over the place and fire everywhere. Both of you roll me a dexterity saving throw.
You did this.
I always do this.
Fuck.
Now, so Hazel, you managed to roll forward using the body of the goblin as a shield, and only a few specks of this exploding gun damage you. So you take 4 points of damage. No, sorry, rounded up, so 5 points of damage. Diesel, you take 9. So basically that weapon, just for your benefit, was basically a goblin flamethrower that I was going to use to burn your ship. So good shout getting rid of him first. And that is
That was
Another ship on
disappointing.
fire.
him dead. Blown to bits, almost. From the back of the ship, you hear the orc captain bellowing out.
Come on, you gits! Get them off my ship! Bring them down! Murder them!
And he will attempt to jump to the harlot's virtue. And he does. He manages to just get the tip of his boot on the railing to the harlot's virtue as he steps across, raises his great axe high, and attempts to bring it down on Mitch.
So you're the captain of this vessel, are ya? Well, consider it mine now.
I got a promotion.
Whoops. So, mate, all he can see is you on deck. 18
Oh, that's a hit.
is a hit. Okay. Ooh. 12 points of damage. No worries, Dees.
Who thought that a dwarf would give me the run around? Consider this your end, little one. I'm gonna mount your head on the front of my ship.
And I'm sorry to do this to you, Lucius.
No, you know.
Due to his sheer ferocity, add 4 points of damage as well onto that. Due to one of his abilities.
Ouch.
Over to you.
Okay, I'm just gonna move to here
Okay.
and be like, fuck off my ship. And I'm gonna give him 2 quick jobs with my new spear. $21.
21. The spear finds its mark, puncturing into the orc's chest. Eight. Okay. Apply that. Boom. Done. As this spear sticks into his chest, he looks down towards Mitch and flashes a big grin.
Is that all you got, dwarf? Come on.
Quickly pull out and jab at him again.
Okay. 11. This time not enough. He sort of grabs the spear as it comes towards him and then throws Mitch back. Not so much back like with force, but just pushes it aside.
And as a bonus action, I spend my last key point and use Flurry of Blows.
Okay. 14.
14.
That'll do.
5.
5, yeah. It's sort of hitting the chops with this oh, hang on, sorry, bear with me. I'll let this cat out before he destroys everything. Hiya! Just heard him scratching away at the door and the carpet. Okay, so 5 points of damage, yep.
And the second attack, 23.
23 is also a hit.
For another
Another
5. And because I use open hand technique,
Yep.
dex saving throw, please.
Okay. Dex saving throw.
Otherwise,
9.
Then he gets yeeted the fuck off my ship.
So as he sort of pushes the spear away and smugly grins towards Mitch, you just see it's just slapped twice in the face. You know, his cheeks go from left to right, and then with a swift uppercut, he's launched off the side of the ship into the water. Oh yeah. Orc. So this, you see, one of the orcish crew members who was injured by Frank's cannon fire earlier just hauls himself up and begins to move towards another orc who's heavily armoured and swings out towards him. Oops, didn't target. Yes, I know. No. I have got it targeted, you stupid thing. Okay, and with that orc takes 4 points of damage. Boom. Another orc at the back begins to run up towards Hazel. And as he runs up the stairs with his axe held high, he brings it down. In fact, what's the... 21. Is that enough, Hazel? I believe it is.
Nope.
No, put the fuck that. You lying sack of shit.
not enough.
So the axe...
That's like
Yes.
a lot enough.
As the orc swings this axe, he catches Hazel in the back, causing 7 points of damage. The orc at the rear, in the heavy armour, calls out to the rest of the crew.
Look, you bested us, and I mean you no harm. Protect me, and I will offer myself to you. Gladly. This ship's going down.
And with that, he swings his sword out to his right in an attempt to cut the head off of the orc next to him. The orc, though, dives out of the way. And last... Oh, Frank, I feel sorry, man. I'm sorry. That initiative. You see a female orc at the back begin to raise her hands and darting around, her eyes fix on the small form of Hazel. With an outstretched arm, a bolt of energy flies out towards her. I think... What's your AC? Double click your character.
Well, with my dagger in hand, it's 15.
Okay. This bolt of energy just blasts right next to Hazel's feet and sending splinters all over the deck, but not hitting her directly. And last but not least, the other orc will attempt to board the Harlot's Virtue.
Wait, how is it 15? I'm confused.
Wait, I have it right here that my armor class is 15 with a dagger. I have it written in my notes.
I don't see that on your dagger.
But it's less with a bow.
While this is going off,
Right.
while this is going off,
Oh, sorry, Felicia.
the orc that's just boarded the ship, having taken a mouthful of grape shot from Frank, brings his axe down upon him and gets a crit. 24. Oh. $11 damage. The orc just grins at Frank as he sort of plows through and manages to hit him in the side with the armor. Come on, dude. 9 damage. Fucking hell. The armor just takes the brunt of the hit. Geldor, thank you, buddy. Oh, I appreciate those gifted subs, man. Thank you. Thank you. You didn't have to, man. You didn't have to. And last but not least, Frank, over to you.
Wow. As there's somebody conveniently in range,
I guess you're gonna smite the man.
I'm gonna fight him. I'm gonna hit him with my unnamed sword.
That'll certainly do it.
Yes, it will. And you know what's coming then. It's a mushroom.
Divine Smite. So as the sword cuts through the orc, it erupts in this blinding white flash. Frank, what happens to this poor bastard?
I wasn't expecting that.
I mean, 19 damage when he's already been hit with grape shot. Oh,
Okay, Frank swings his sword at the orc's shoulder blade and just cleaves him across, diagonally down across his torso, and then unceremoniously just kicks the parts off the side of the ship.
He falls into the ocean. Jesus.
Yeah, our ACs on Foundry are all fucked up.
I think.
Yeah, mine's showing 13 instead of
Lee's is showing 9.
Right.
Yeah, mine's definitely not 9.
Alright. What are they? What should they be?
Mine 15, Hazel's should be
So yours are what? So you broke up a bit there.
15.
15. Okay. Hazel's.
mine should be 14. It should show 14, but if I'm dual wielding, I get the 15.
Okay. So I'll change it to 15.
No. I don't think so.
I have
But
it in my
we'll talk about
notes.
that later. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure why that's. Just try and remember that, because for some reason, it seems to have balked and I cannot change them. So it's down to you guys. So
By the way.
yeah, I'll double check it with you all. So there's been a few new updates to multiple. Multiple modules recently. So it's obviously threw something out of array, and I forgot to toggle that guy, so we'll do him later. I think that's a good shout for a very quick beer break to restock. Fucking A up, Sin. How we doing, buddy? Right, I will be right back. I'm going to grab myself a few bottles, and then we'll carry on. It won't be a second. Fact. Do you know what we can play? You know what we can play? I know exactly what we can play while we wait. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
It is. There it is.
Ah. Right, I'm going to... I'll be right back, guys and girls. I'm just going to play the old song while I grab a drink.
Hey.
Break time, chat. World premiere song. Let's go.
It should be. That one. Alright, chap. Be right back. I'll let you listen to these boys and girls.
What will we do with a drunken sailor? What will we do with a drunken sailor? What will we do with a drunken sailor? Early in the morning, way hey and up she rises. Way hey and up she rises. Way hey and up she rises. Early in the morning, shave his belly with a rusty razor. Shave his belly with a rusty razor. Shave his belly with a rusty razor. Early in the morning, she rises way up, she rises early in the morning. Put him in a longboat till he's sober. Put him in a longboat till he's sober. Put him in a longboat till he's sober. Early in the morning. Way hey up she rises. Way hey up she rises. Way hey up she rises. Early in the morning. Stick him in the scupper with a hose pipe on him. Stick him in the scupper with a hose pipe on him. Stick him in the scupper with a hose pipe on him. Early in the morning. Way hey up she rises. Way hey up she rises. Way hey up she rises. Early in the morning. Put him in the bed with the captain's daughter. Put him in the bed with the captain's daughter. Put him in the bed with the captain's daughter. Early in the morning. Way hey up she rises. Way hey up she rises. Way hey up she rises. Early in the morning. That's what we do with a drunken sailor. That's what we do with a drunken sailor. That's what we do with a drunken sailor. Early in the morning. Way hey up she rises. Way hey up she rises. Way hey up she rises. Early in the morning.
Early in the morning.
You just keep it over there.
That is the greatest meme. I love it.
I was telling the boys, next time we record a different song, we should do alternating voices so everybody
Absolutely.
is front and center.
Yeah, I mean, bear in mind, we threw that together in, what?
2 days.
2 days?
Yeah.
2 days?
Wait, hey, who got theirs in?
Who got their SWAT in?
I know where this is
and
going.
wasn't the last person for once.
Oh, Lucius was definitely the last one.
Also the first, may I add.
Yeah, but we've all fucked it up, so you had to start over.
Are we all back? Are we all ready?
We're all ready, yeah.
Yeah?
We're waiting on you.
We never left.
In that case,
Desperado.
that's the greatest dream. Go on, sing us a song.
I don't know the words to that one.
No.
I might sing that for y'all sometime, but not right now.
That's a shame.
I mean,
I
if
tried,
you want to
chap.
hold on
I
for a second,
tried.
we look at the lyrics. I can do it.
No, absolutely. Go on then. Go on then. And it's your turn, so you may as well sing a song while you're you know murdering orcs.
Wait, why doesn't it just come up automatically? The fuck?
What are you looking up? You're looking up the lyrics?
Yeah.
Alright.
Desperado, why don't you come to your senses? You've been out riding fences for so long now. Oh, you're a hard one. I know that you got your reasons. Things that are pleasing you hurt you somehow. That's all you get. That's all you get for now. Nobody spent channel points on that one.
All right, no,
And
that's
that's
fair. That's fair. What does Booger do?
Well, Booger.
Turned to a bard, apparently.
Yeah,
I think you should be barbarian. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, I mean, maybe eventually. So, seeing that Hazel has demolished this son of a bitch in front of him, and then fucked him by letting the gun hit the floor and explode on him, Can't do a whole lot because he can't fly into a rage. He's gonna turn around on this bitch that's behind him. Now I got a question solution.
Yep. Yes, the
Is
answer
he
is
on
yes. No, he's not on it. No, he's in front of it.
Okay. Then that answers my question. Booger's gonna approach him and smack the shit out of him.
All right, not what I thought you were going to do, but I'll allow it.
What did you think I was gonna do? I'm committed now. You might as well tell me.
I thought you were going to shoot the ballista.
Oh, that would have been smart. That would have been smart. Now, the reason that I asked if he was on the ballista, because if he was standing like on top of the ballista, I was gonna use my hinge bane and hit the ballista. But he's not, so I'm just gonna attack him.
Even since like, it's in front of it, fire the fucking thing.
Yeah. Well, you know, I missed that. It's fine.
13. This orc appears to be much more nimble than the rest and easily parries the incoming hammer.
Alright, well, Booger swears, God damn it! And fucking hits him with the backside. Or tries to hit him with the backside.
Okay. Which is also not enough.
It's awful.
You're gonna have to swing harder than that to hit me, Ginger Man. Ha!
Booger silently
Flies into rage.
just gives him the finger.
Any further actions?
Further actions. I'm good.
Hazel, over to you.
Hazel, looking at the goblin that just attacked her.
He
Is
smugly
going to-
smirks.
What you got, little girl?
Looking up at the goblin. It's like, I've got something for you. Takes the her jewel thief dagger and tries to stab it up into the goblin.
Go for it. He takes a nonchalant step backwards and just laughs.
You can't reach anywhere with those short arms. Come on. Give me your best shot. I dare you.
Well, bonus action, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hazel just can't win. So Hazel's going to disengage.
Okay.
How far back?
Remember, I'm so proud.
On top of the skull, it looks like.
Yeah.
Don't run from me, sweetheart. I've got a nice present for you.
And what?
I don't even know what to say to that. Hazel just sitting on top of the skull, just crouching and waiting. She's ready.
Okay. The orc that Booger was fighting notices Hazel running away, and he looks towards Booger, flashes a wicked grin.
Oh, you see, I know that you want to play with me, but... Well, that little one's running away now, ain't she? So I'm gonna go and crump her. We'll deal with you later.
Fucking dare!
And with a cunning action, he disengages to chase down Hazel.
Oh.
God.
And as she's running away, he brings his scimitar down across her back. 8. Certainly not enough. You're just too quick. He grunts to himself and continues chasing as Hazel leaps on top of the skull. And he lashes out again towards her. This time, as she's climbing, the blade bites into her back. 17 damage.
Ugh.
I believe that my crewmate said he's got something for you.
And then last, roll me a strength saving throw, please, Hazel. Alright. As the orc reaches out to grab Hazel's cloak, she manages just to get out of the way. I will let you move 5 feet in any direction you choose. In fact, I'll let you move 10, since that was a crit.
Not him ending his turn.
That's the end of his turn, yeah.
Isn't she a... What's it called?
Skirmisher.
Yeah, I got skirmisher. So
Too late.
do I have another move? No, I don't have another move.
And it's on you guys to remember
ended-
your abilities. I am not going to police you.
But he did just end within 5 feet of me.
He did. So I mean, you can move, and normally, skirmisher, as soon as he moves there, will allow you to move away. But as I have stated many times, it's down to you guys to remember your skills.
It was after he finished the turn that she could get away.
Yes.
Okay, well,
Okay, no.
all
This
right,
is.
I'll remember that. I'll move 10 feet, I guess, right here, though.
Okay. The orc captain is... I mean, all he can do is try and climb out of the wash onto the Harlot's Virtue. So we'll go for a athletics check. 16. He manages to just slowly climb back up using his axe as he slams it into the side of the ship to climb up, and with a big heft launches up, grabs hold of the side of the railing and brings himself back on deck, huffing and puffing before just shouting loudly in a almost in a battle cry. Hearing that, various members of the crew, in fact only one, which is the guy who's fighting the other orc on deck, hears his war chief's cry. Mitch, over to you.
I go, Bragg, it'll help you. And then, as a bonus action, I'm gonna go and say my key phrase. Adaris.
Okay.
I'm gonna stab him in the fucking face.
So as the spear doubles in size, as if you know, as soon as you're slash towards him.
Is something
Is
here?
not enough. Just. He parries the incoming spear and lets out a snort of derision.
Is that the best you got, dwarf?
I get see, you big ugly bastard. $18.
18's enough.
Yeah.
8. Oh, bless you. Nope, that's the wrong one. There we go. It stabs deep into his shoulder, and he grunts. And before, let's say, stepping into the spear with a large grin on his face.
And I'll use my movement to get fuck out of dodge.
Yeah.
as I run past these two, I was like, then I go, "Little help, guys! You mind shooting that fucking ugly thing?"
Vernon and Zeta just finished reloading the cannons by this point, and they both draw their flintlocks and aim towards this orc on deck. Roll me a / R 1d20, Mitch. $17. So as the shots go off, one of them impacts into the wood, the wall to the raised helm, but one of them does strike the war chief. Roll me a 1d8. Okay. He's struck by this round from Vernon's flintlock, and then he sort of stares down from the helm at the rest of the crew.
Alright, in that case, I'm gonna fuck this ship up. None of you are going anywhere if we're going down.
And he turns his attention towards the ship's helm. For those two, I'm just going to quickly roll some things behind the scenes. So, okay, that's that. And so the orc that was originally that hit Hazel before she fled smirks and nods towards the other orc who chased her down and steps up behind Booger in an attempt to block him from assisting Hazel. He brings his great axe down. 13. Is that enough?
AC.
It is your AC.
Yeah.
Okay, so the axe hits. 6 points of damage. The other orc, I'll roll him. He's still fighting that other guy. That's fine. So the two orcs that are locked in combat, the one who's asking for assistance, they just seem to be going at toe-to-toe at the minute. Oh. Looking across the deck, this sort of orc female at the back raises her hand towards Frank, and black ripples begin to emanate from her outstretched fingers before a spell is launched towards him. What's your AC again, Frank?
20.
20, yeah, no. The spell just slams into Frank's shield and dissipates. Various bits of black negative energy ripple off and fade. She clicks her tongue in frustration before returning to cast another spell. Over to you, Frank.
Okay. As there's a big green ball bag on the ship.
You going in for him?
I'm going for him. There we go.
$19 is certainly enough. Nine damage. Okay. Any further actions, sir?
Yes, I'll attack him again.
Okay. So the sword cuts into the orc captain's arm, and then with a second, slices through his chest. Roll damage. By this point, it seems to be, pretty badly wounded. Various puncture marks from Mitch's spear, and now the sword slash is covering his body. He grunts.
Oh, look at you, shiny boy. All that armor ain't gonna protect you from me.
Any further actions?
You're the one that needs protecting. No further.
No. Okay. In that case, Booger, over to you.
Well, seeing his path blocked by this asshole that ran up on him, he wants to go help Hazel, but can't get over. So he's just gonna flail out at this bitch behind him.
Twelve's enough. 6. Oof.
And then I'm gonna hit him again.
Yeah. $16's enough. Oh, what happens?
I bring the hammer down on top of his head and crush his skull, and he just fucking goes limp and lays there.
With the first hit, he's like,
Is that the best you can blow?
this is crumpled, into the deck. Okay. Any further actions?
Yes, I got some movement, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Definitely
block this
Enders,
motherfucker
definitely.
in.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm gonna move myself so I don't look funky.
Yeah.
There we go.
Hazel. Oh, sorry.
Done.
Over to you, Hazel.
Hazel. Badly injured. Very badly injured. Is, well, I mean, she's got this move. So, let's, long jump the 10 feet into the goblin behind her.
Okay.
And, try to do an attack
So,
with the jewel thief.
as Booger moves in front of the orc, he just sees little Hazel almost use Booger as a springboard and jumps over Booger's head with these 2 knives at the ready.
Looking very ferocious, by the way.
19's enough. He doesn't see. He doesn't see you coming, so you would have advantage on this since you're hiding behind Booger. Not that it matters because 19's enough, but you have got advantage.
So what would I put in the situational bonus?
Click your sneak attack.
Oh, my sneak attack. Hold on. Yeah.
So, once per turn, you can deal an additional 3d6 damage to one creature you hit with an attack if you have advantage on the roll.
Okay.
Fucking hell.
Get on, you fucking goblin.
Oh. He doesn't see this knife coming towards him, and it stabs straight into the left side of his chest, puncturing straight through his armor and into his lung, and he goes,
What? Where did you come from, you little shit?
Fuck you. I'm pissed. I'm down to 6.
Just move yourself next to him in whichever square you want. Okay. Any further actions? Any bonus actions?
Oh, he's not dead.
Oh no, he's not dead.
Damn it. I'm going to disengage. Because
Yeah?
he hasn't had an action, so I can't use
You
skirmisher.
fucking.
He's gonna hit me. I just have 6 left. Well, I got a full 25 feet, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go to the edge. No, I can't do this. Hold on, I can't do that to Booger.
You do what you gotta do.
Is that within distance? Okay, I'm gonna move 20 feet right here. Oh God, don't kill me.
Okay.
This is a shit show. I'm sorry.
So, let me just quickly check something. So yeah, it's disengage and a move. Yep, okay. I believe that's you done.
Yes.
The orc, in a fit of rage,
I'm gonna fucking kill you, you little... Oh.
and he swings out towards Booger first.
Of course he does. Tell you, these fights without rage are rough.
Mm-hmm. 13? Is
Okay.
that enough?
My armor class should be 13. Yeah.
So yes. Okay. Oh, I do apologise. 17 damage. Then he's going to stomp across the deck. So he basically swings out towards Booger as he rushes after Hazel.
Is he within 5 feet of me?
He is.
I'm skirmishing the shit out of this. Can I?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I have learned. Okay, so I can go 50 feet with that.
I believe skirmish
I'm
only
going-
allows you to move.
Movement, so it'll be 15 feet.
Oh, sorry,
15.
that was dash. 15 feet, okay. Ooh, which way am I going? I'm gonna go 15 feet this way and hide behind a crew member.
Okay. Roll me an acrobatics check
Oh,
since you're crossing ships. 18, you managed to do it. You managed to do it.
wait, no, it's not showing 15.
There you go. You sort of jump on and just grab onto the edge, and Glade reaches her hand out to pull you aboard. So I will let you go to there. This orc's just raging.
Get back here! Oh, I'm gonna fucking kill all of you. Each and every one of you. None of you's gonna be safe from a crumpet from me.
And the orc captain is also somewhat pissed off by this point. First, he swings his axe towards Frank. which is not enough. It just clatters against Frank's shield, and then with a grim determination turns to his left and looks at the helm of the Harlot's Virtue and steps towards it, swinging his axe up above his head, and then brings it down on the Harlot's Virtue's wheel. The axe shears straight through the wood of the wheel, cutting it apart.
There! Fuck you all!
He says as, stands there bleeding, battered and bruised. Mitch, over to you.
With my super extender rod out, I'm gonna move 25 feet here.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And I'm like, Frank, phalanx formation. I'm gonna stab this fucker through the railings in the dick. 20.
It's enough. Okay. By this point now, he's starting to look incredibly battered and bruised, and he's, starting to flag.
I give him another jab and the other bollock.
Fucking hell. You do. I mean, it's as you spear up through the railings, you manage to catch him in the lower gut and just thrust the spear out the other side, and it pretty much a death blow if left untreated.
And I shall end my turn pulling my really, really long spear out and saying the keyword Edaris as a bonus action.
Okay. On the opposite ship, the orc, who originally called for surrender, manages to slay his foe, and he remains where he is. He sort of sticks his sword into the deck of the ship and then just holds his shield. He looks towards the other, to the orc captain.
This is madness. This fight is lost. You know it, Captain, as do I. Just throw down your weapon. It ain't worth it.
The larger orc grunts and again is resting on what remains of the helm of the Harlot's Virtue.
Never. The Marauders will never surrender.
Various members of the remaining crew now begin to take note that the battle is certainly not in their favour. The orcish female at the back seems to hesitate. Frank, over to you.
Well, as the captain has got no interest in surrendering. Frank's going to put him out of his misery.
Okay. That certainly hits. Ooh, so close.
Ease dick.
So close. Any further actions?
Well, it's a good thing Frank gets another attack.
Yeah, exactly.
Go for
And
it.
as Frank leans back for a second attack, he whispers his word to make his sword glow, hoping to put off the captain.
Please God.
I'll give you advantage on that one. He's not seen the glowing sword. Like, whoa, wars.
Moisture. Oh,
The sword closes in towards him. Roll damage. What happens to the brute?
So Frank checks his blow slightly and brings his sword against the captain's neck and just lops his head clear off his shoulders.
It sort of
Well,
flies. Oh, sorry, go on.
Whilst doing this and blood and gore dripping down his sword blade, he turns to the other ship and with his loud booming voice demands the surrender of the Orcish ship.
Roll me a quick intimidation or persuasion check.
Intimidation. Which I'm going to use my inspiration on.
What do you say to the other ship? You've got inspiration back, by the way, Frank.
Boom.
Hold on. Enders, Sneezer had already given Frank inspiration.
He's just used it. No,
Which
he's just used it.
Rules lawyer.
Hold on. Yeah, but you can't have two in a match.
Yeah, you can't have two at the same time.
But he can use it and then use it again? If
I mean,
somebody...
yeah, I don't see any problem with it.
Well, then Caesar's going to grant me inspiration every 5 minutes.
That's fine. She'll eventually run out of points. When it matters eventually, she'll have none left.
Grant me inspiration every 5 minutes.
So, this is a mod question. He'd use both inspirations solution?
Say that again, sorry?
Have to use both inspirations?
No.
Okay, alright. So,
So
I
is-
took Caesar's, and he still has one from Enders.
Yes, he's just received Ender's inspiration. Yeah, because I mean, the amount of rolls that happen, I personally don't have a problem with with that at all. Because
I mean, Caesar's got 167,000 points. Booger's going to be inspired all the time.
which is fine. It doesn't mean you're going to roll a 20.
Time you roll with inspiration, you roll shit. So
Yeah.
Yeah, alright. Frank and Mitch are the only ones with inspiration, Modi.
There is still a limit to inspiration. I think it's 12 per session, no more than 6 per
Yes.
character. Am I right?
Yeah, I think it's twice. Yeah, something like that. There is a limit to it, but no. At the minute, that's fine. I've got no problems with multiple inspirations per per encounter,
Per set. Okay.
because you're gonna need it going forward.
Hazel now has inspiration from Modi.
Okay. So, the rest of the crew. Let's see. The female orc by this point was already doubting whether or not to carry on, and with this, she eventually breaks, looking towards the ship and towards the ocean. She makes the decision to jump overboard. And as she jumps overboard, she begins to head back towards, the land that you've just left, with it not being too far away. Yes. The other orc who originally, suggested to surrender is still stood on deck with his sword planted in the wood and his shield up, just, defending himself. The last one is incredibly pissed with Hazel and Booger.
No.
No!
No! Goodbye, Booger!
Not goodbye, Booger.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do what you gotta do, Solution. Let it happen. Just let the rolls happen, bro.
I am. No, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
I'm just working. Okay. As he stands on deck, hearing.
There's no waiting.
Over to you, Booger.
Was it my go?
It is. I was just rolling to see whether or not he chooses to immediately surrender. And he doesn't at this moment in time. He seems to be stood there. He's looking between Booger, Hazel, and Frank, who's just cut his captain down. And he can't seem to make a decision.
Are the ships moving at all?
They're slowly cruising now. You know, bear in mind, sails were lifted slightly when you got close to each other. So the ships are moving, but not at speed. Part of the ship, part of the crew. What's happening? What's happening, Blackburn?
That was gifted over to Blackburn. Yep. I'm sorry, Caesar. So Booger would not retreat from battle. So, as much as I don't want Booger to go unconscious, he's gonna approach this motherfucker right here at the front of the ship and take a swing at him.
Okay. Oh, bless you, sir. 26 is enough.
Start. Yep.
14 damage. Holy shit. Do you still have inspiration, Booger? Enders asks.
I do. Yeah, I do. Because Moody just gifted it to me.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Second attack.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and burn my inspiration on this one because
Okay.
I've got 7 fucking.
Oh god, fingers crossed. Oh!
Yes! Yes, Moody!
Stab him with your pecan pie.
Roll damage.
Versatile, critical, 13.
Was that crit? Yeah, it
That
was.
was a crit. Yeah. Less than my original attack, but
Crap damage roll.
yeah.
So as this orcs
Beacon.
puts his attention towards Hazel, Booger comes in behind with a hammer and slams into him twice.
Yeah, I think so, Moody. That's what
Yeah,
the
you can.
solution was.
Yeah. As this occurs, it's the orc is heavily wounded by this stage, and he just stares absolute daggers across the two ships towards Hazel and points slowly with a shaking hand towards Hazel.
I'm coming for you. Oh yeah. I'm coming for you.
Hazel, over to you. Unless you've got any more action, Booger?
I do have a bonus action, but
Okay.
it would really be to yell. Let me think.
Cullen's on deck. He's useless.
McCullen hasn't done shit.
Yeah. That's a good point. So Booger's gonna yell in a very, very hurt, kind of feeble voice. McCullen! McCullen! McCullen!
What?
Kill this motherfucker!
All right, hang on, I got this. McCullen, brings up.
Do something! God damn it!
McCullen brings his pistols up and fires. Even, fuck's sake, even with disadvantage, McCullen rolls a 21.
Hell yeah!
What does McCullen do?
Shoots him right between the fucking eyeballs. It goes in the front, out the back, giant fucking exit wound.
I've got it! He's dead! He's dead, Luke! And with that, the orc just drops to the deck, twitching slightly. McCullen's there with these 2 smoking pistols, with this massive shit-eating grin on his face. I saved you, Booker! I fucking saved you!
McCullen, thank goodness for you, brother. I will put in a great word with the captain and get you off of shit duty.
God damn it. Oh,
What a chub.
dear.
What a bro.
Clutched.
Booger has 7 fucking HP.
As this is happening and the battle begins to die down, you begin to hear this noise from below deck.
Oh, no.
Get over here.
And this noise begins to get louder and louder
Fuck.
and louder.
I fucking hate you, Solution!
And before you know it, loud steps begin to echo from below deck.
Hold on, did you see the part of the ship?
Um,
Alright.
And Arvid emerges from below deck. And he begins to jump. He moves away onto the cannon, steps on the cannon. And the cannon itself, with Hazel there, he pushes Hazel aside. Booger! Booger! I'll save you! I'm coming! He jumps over to the other ship. Just
Over to the other ship.
sliding slightly on the wooden beam with this, and then as he runs across, he scoops up a large piece of board from the deck of the ship, and with eyes closed, just swings in an arc, almost like a whirlwind, just spinning round. Don't worry, I've got you.
Bullshit.
You're gonna die from Arvid.
Burger, make a dexterity saving throw.
God damn it!
This giant plank of wood just boom, slaps into the side of Booger with, bear in mind, there's a lot of force behind Arvid. Causing 6 points of damage.
Shit.
Lee.
As
1 HP to dream, sir.
And Arvid just hits Booger with this large piece of large plank of wood. The wood snaps in half, sending bits all over the place. I got him! With his eyes still closed. I've got him, Booger! I've saved you! Oh shit.
Oh, God damn it, you ain't safe shit.
I fucked up twice. I gave Blackbird inspiration. Or not inspiration, but part of it.
Jump trying to kill my ass.
Ah. Arvid looks down at me. Are you alright? You're safe now. I'm here. And Arvid looks at the dead orc beside him. See? I killed him. I killed him good.
I killed him. God damn it, Arvid.
Shh, shh. You're safe now. Come on. Come on. Back. Let's get you back on board. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Come here. And Arvid, through all Booger's protests, just scoops him up in a princess hold and begins to slowly waddle over to the ship. Now, as he gets to
Oh fuck.
the other, as he gets to the side of the ship, he looks over to Hazel. He looks over to Hazel and he goes, "Hazel, catch!" And he launches Booger over the side of the ship onto the Harlot's Virtue. Hazel, what do you do?
Hazel uses her inspiration to catch Booger.
Roll me a strength saving throw.
Try to catch Booger.
Roll me a strength saving throw. Now,
How do I use my inspiration with that?
I was about to say you would be at a disadvantage, but because you got inspiration, it's just a normal roll.
Oh, damn it! Wait, that's the 20 with the 1, right?
That's a 2 minus 1.
Damn it!
So, Arvid launches Booger. Hazel, catch! Launches Booger across the deck.
God. You're gonna die!
Which ends up skittling Hazel for 2 points of damage.
To Hazel or to me?
To Hazel.
Oh, okay. God, I don't have much to give.
And doing
Yep.
4 points of damage to Booger. Who's clearly, at this point, knocked unconscious.
Is there such a thing as negative HP or just a 0?
Just 0.
Trying to get it to work. It doesn't want to do 0 because it doesn't expect fucking Booger to get knocked the fuck out.
Oops, sorry. My bad. The other orc on deck, whose sword's been planted in the deck for a while, is just stood there with this complete look of horror across his face. Combat's over.
I nudge Frank and be like, "Is he dead?"
I get started about it's fair play. I knock him unconscious. He knocks me unconscious.
Go and poke him with your spear and see if he moves.
Should I grab a quick drink while you guys come on this aftermath? Won't be a second.
I'll be right back. I'm unconscious anyway.
Well, I guess I'll go up to Booger's unconscious form and see if I can wake him up. When the DM gets back, that is.
Oh. I'm back.
Welcome back.
Tom.
Right, I'm gonna go over Booger and be like, "Hey, you alright? You alright?" I'll try and wake him up.
You slap him in the face a few times and no response.
Ooh, Frank? Can you, do the thing of the thing?
Now, Frank's not got a lot of lay on hands left. So who's nearly dead? Everyone apart from me, really. So I'm going to give Booger 5,
Okay.
Hazel 2, and Mitch. No, Booger 5, Hazel 3, and Mitch 2, and that's all my lay on hands used. Let's get everyone out of danger.
Yeah, I'm back and unconscious. It's cool. It's cool, Hazel.
Hazel tries to save him with mouth to mouth.
roll me a medicine. Roll me a medicine check.
Is it under skills?
Yes.
Well, I'm fucked.
So Hazel dives on top of Booger and start. In fact, go on. Explain how awkward this is, Hazel.
Hazel straddling Booger's chest because she just kind of feels guilty that maybe this is all her fault. You know, it was a long jump to get onto it. She is on it and leans down, her red hair brushing his face. Takes the biggest breath, but is also as saliva-y as possible. Leans down and tries to force air into his lungs as hard as she can while beating his chest with her fist.
You know, I saw this in a brothel once.
Booger, you. Yeah, crack that beer open. You come to life right as Hazel has got her lips locked around yours, pushing air into your lungs.
Yes.
This has made my night.
With Frank's healing abilities.
How conscious am I, Solution? That's the question.
So with Frank's lay on hands pumping life back into your body, it
How
would
much did he hit me with? I was AFK.
5 points.
And 3 for Hazel.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. Well, Booger, after receiving the lay on hands from Frank and the fucking spit laden mouth to mouth from Hazel, kind of wakes up a little bit and feels Hazel straddling his chest and fucking backhands the shit out of her. And says, "Not without permission!"
Make an unarmed attack against Hazel.
now I'm gonna be unconscious.
Oh shit!
I landed that bitch. Oh yeah!
Oh, thank God for the 3.
Following the regaining of consciousness and the hurling of fucking Hazel off of his chest, Booger crawls his big ass downstairs and crashes in his hammock.
Oh dear. There we go.
The problem wasn't the wisest move.
The orc on the other side of the deck's just like,
So am I, what's the plan now?
Now, you give us materials to fix our home, and then you fuck off out my sight before I get annoyed.
Who wants to join us? Mitch?
I mean, I don't. You've obviously shown that these boys are definitely not of the finest caliber, as one would say. And you boys and girls seem pretty damn strong. For a small ship and a small crew beating all these boys on here, I dare say I would like to fight with you, gain treasures, loot.
Captain, what is it? Captain? Fucking motherfuckers hiding. Cannonballs flying.
You're going to go and find Barker?
Yeah.
So as you bang on the door, there's no response.
I just open the door and go in. Cap! What the fuck?
He's in there giving it to Delilah.
As you step into the captain's quarters of the Harlot's Virtue, there seems to be multiple cannonball holes in the rear of the ship from the fighting earlier.
Ooh.
And the port side seems to have a large gap missing.
I race over the gap and like peer out, see what I can see.
Roll me a quick investigation check.
Investigation. 19.
You see an empty chest floating on top of the water. And no sign of Delilah or the captain anywhere. Various gold coins are spread across the captain's quarters as if a cannonball had ripped through and just shattered the captain's quarters completely.
So I quickly scout. There's no sign of them in the quarters, yeah?
Correct.
Any blood?
19. Yes, there are signs of a few smears and a few tendrils of torn clothing at the side of this gaping hole on the port side of the captain's quarters.
I come out the captain's quarters and I scream at the top of my lungs. Man overboard! You, Orc boy, you're with us. Let's go! Somebody fucking fix that helm.
The orc nods and jumps overboard, and Arvid's, do you want me to come over? Or do you want me to kill the rest of them like the true pirate that I am?
Arvid, in the fucking ship now.
Alright. Arvid. Takes one step towards the ship and just manages at the last minute to grab onto the... Oh, I nearly fell there. And he pulls himself on board.
Alright, once he's on the ship, I call for lumber so I can. Is the wheel broke, or is it just the thing that connects the wheel to the steering column?
The whole steering column, wheel, everything was basically just cut through. So at this moment in time, all the Harlot's Virtue can do is sail in a straight line. There is no wheel. Basically, it was completely shattered.
Entire helm is just fat. What about this other ship, the Orc Brig?
It's slowly sinking due to the cannon fire and below deck. But other than that, it seems to be in apart from being in a somewhat state of disrepair. From what you can see anyway, from where you are, it is starting to take on water. You can tell that due to how it's beginning to lay low.
Is it salvageable?
Well, from where you are, roll me a perception check. Or an investigate. Roll me an investigation. You can't tell exactly from where you are at the moment. But, in fact, you know what? I'll let you have advantage because you're a shipwright.
Right. 4 fucking hell.
You're not entirely sure from where you are. From what you can see at the moment, from the deck of the Harlot's Virtue, you can tell it's starting to slowly take on water. You don't know how much, and you don't know what the state of the ship's like below the waterline or below deck because you've not stood upon it.
Okay. I got new guy, Carsey, McCullen, Glade. Get over there, start patching holes, get the pump working. Frank, drop the anchor on this. We might need to move over to the ship because this ship ain't going fucking nowhere till the helm's fixed.
What mage is at the front of the ship, Enders? He's there. The orc chimes up.
Well, what is your plan? What are you thinking?
Move over to the other ship, drop the anchor on this, use that ship to rescue our guys, and then hopefully make it back. Yeah?
I mean, I don't think there's any more boys below deck. You've pretty much scoured a lot of them, so... I mean, there might be 1 or 2 scooping about.
They listen to you?
Well, I mean, I'm the first mate of this, or was the first mate of the captain. So they'll listen to me.
Make sure they do. I want to patch up the holes on your ship, make sure it's at least fucking seaworthy and not going to sink to the bottom of the ocean, yeah?
Alright. That'll seem like a plan. I'm on it.
And with that, he jumps over to the other ship.
Ozzy, McCullen, and Glade go with him, do they?
Yep. So McCullen, Glade, and Kazi.
Yeah, there we go.
So they all make their way below deck, ripping and taking various bits of salvage with them to patch the holes below deck. The Harlot's Virtue is not taking on water. The ship that they have acquired is.
Okay. I want to drop the anchor on the Harlot's Virtue, and I want all able crew to move over and help rescue the Orc Brig.
Okay, so the only people will be Zeta and Vernon and Osric.
Yeah.
Okay, so they quickly nod towards Mitch's command and head over to the Orc Brig, head below deck to assist.
I want to go over, cross over, and be like, I got to rescue the captain and Delilah. I think they're in the water, and they could be a ways back.
What's everyone else doing?
Hazel is going to yell at Mitch. Mitch! Mitch, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, love.
I don't feel so good.
No, I can see that.
Can I go rest?
look after the ship for me, would you, love? I'll be right back.
Oh, okay.
I make sure Bugger's all right because he's in shit.
Yeah. Booger ain't doing shit. He's fucking passed out on his hammock.
And she just kind of just lays on the ship deck, just all sprawled out.
I'm gonna go over to the other ship as I'm still fighting fit.
Yeah. So you heading below deck, Frank? Or
I'm gonna act as a lookout, not from the crow's nest, because climbing out to the crow's nest in full armor is just not gonna happen.
Okay.
You're gonna be running my rigging for me.
Yeah.
So Hazel's currently sort of laying down on the deck of the Harlot's Virtue, and Arvid's, there stroking her hair. It's all right. You'll be all right, Hazel. It's absolutely fine. You're looking good. You're not hurt. Pain is just a figment of the imagination. If you think that it's not real, then it's not real, is it?
Hazel looks up at Arvid. It's like, and like gagging at the same time because he still smells.
Oh yeah, he smells like dead fish and various other.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's pretty grim.
And swats at him and says, "Get away from me!" Just
No, look, this will help you.
No.
And Arvid uncorks a water flask from his belt and attempts to stick it in Hazel's mouth.
No, she tries to swat it away.
Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Over.
Luckily, Hazel manages to push this flask of Arvid's out of the way. Yeah, but it'll do you absolute wonders. It'll make you feel better. Trust me.
Hazel pulls out her dagger and threatens him. You try to do that again, and I will stab you in the family jewels.
Roll me a intimidation check. Now, normally against Arvid it would be at disadvantage, but because of your ability, I will let you do it as a normal roll. Alright, fine. I mean, it's only like fish oil and stuff. It'd make you feel a lot better. Arvid puts the cork back into his flask and sits down beside Hazel. You're no fun, you. I'm only trying to help.
Hazel looks at him, says, "Sorry for killing your monkey."
What monkey?
While this is all going on, I'm going to shout to Kaylin to get over here as well, because we might need speed.
Yes, of course, I will be on my way. Just give me a moment. And with that, Kaylin, from his position at the front of the ship, trying to help navigate, moves over to the new vessel. So, just to recap then, it seems Barker and Delilah are MIA. The rest of the crew are below deck trying to repair the orc ship. Is that correct?
Correct.
What do you want to do?
I want to turn hard to starboard and go along the line that we have been traveling.
Okay.
We've been like parallel, right?
Yes.
And see if I can see any bodies or anything like that. Because I saw that chest, so maybe the further on.
Okay. Let me. In that case,
I'll tell Caitlin to keep an eye out. Like, bodies any fucking driftwood, anything. Keep an eye out. Let me know.
So we'll bring this back in just as a visual aid for something to look at. So by now you would have probably headed, I would say about, damn it, about there. Okay, I'll let you take control of the ship, man. So bear in mind at the moment, as I say, Hazel, Arvid, Booger are currently on the Heartless Virtue.
With the anchor pulled, right?
With the anchor, yeah, with the anchor dropped. So that's not going to be going anywhere.
Okay, so I want to turn as hard to starboard and see if I can get in behind where we travelled. Because we haven't gone that far.
No. But a lot of the sails were raised as soon as combat began. And obviously once boarding action begins, both ships would want to slow down as much as possible to allow their to allow boarding action. Roll me a quick investigation check.
Investigation. 2. Fuck my arse.
2. Who else is aboard?
I am.
Roll me an investigation check. 10. Okay. As you begin to make your way along the path, you start seeing bits of driftwood that were blown out from both ships during the earlier exchange of cannon fire. By this point, the Orc ship, while not repaired, it's still got quite a bit of water on the lower deck, and it's currently, inaccessible due to flooding. But it's still seaworthy, and the various members of the crew have repaired and patched as many holes as they can, so it's not currently at a danger of being sunk anytime soon. But as you look out across the water, Mitch, you're looking towards starboard side, Frank peering off towards port, and from where you are at the moment, you don't see anything.
Maybe they swam to shore. It's not that far, right? Maybe. What do you think, Frank? Let's try and head close to shore, see if we can see anything.
There seems to be a sandbar to port. Might be the first place I'd aim for.
Okay, let's go for it. And we'll head kind of in a straight line, sort of slightly to the port, towards the sandbar.
Okay. As you begin to sail towards the island, just roll me another investigation check. Fucking hell.
I'm looking the wrong way.
Yeah. Frank?
I'm going to use my inspiration.
Okay.
I should have used my inspiration.
Oh! There we go.
Eagle eye, Frank.
Fucking eagle eye. So, once again, Mitch is still staring off of starboard, looking towards, and sees nothing at all. Oh, look at this. Jumps gave Enders part of the ship, part of the crew.
Alright, hold on.
It's my present.
Frank just used his inspiration. Did anybody else use their inspiration?
No, I believe Jump's still got hers. You've still got your inspiration, and so yeah. So far, Frank's only one without inspiration.
Okay, and Blackburn used part of the ship, part of the crew.
He did indeed. That was Arvid lumping you in the face with a piece of wood.
Yeah. Alright.
So as you begin to close in, Frank, you notice, just as you're passing a sandbar, a slight hint of movement.
A rogue of
Mitch,
talent is
movement
always
on the
welcome among
sandbar.
us. And from what I have heard,
Aye.
you are
We'll
skilled
go hard
indeed.
for. We'll come up and see if we can make a landfall. This thing got fucking long boats.
The orc who's now on deck.
There'd be a boat attached to the back of the ship that you can use. It's only a small rowboat, though.
That'll do.
Scob!
Let's pull out
Oi!
the land.
Cheers for that
See
22
who's on fucking
months.
Land, eh?
I appreciate it, man. Should I say that again? I was just noshing Scob off.
Fair play, like.
I mean,
Wait,
it's-
what?
Anybody gonna
don't
knock
ask.
off?
Don't.
Scob.
Scob is yeah. Chef kiss.
Yeah, I want to come in close to the land and pull sails and make
Okay.
land.
Yeah, go for it.
On boat. Keeping enough people on this ship just to keep it going.
Yeah. It is such a good word, Dirk. Move the ship. You're currently on the helm.
Oh wait, I've got control.
Oh shit! You haven't. No, you haven't. No, you haven't. Of course you haven't.
I haven't, because it's an enemy ship.
Because it's an enemy ship. But if I do things,
No, it's not. It's a spoil of war.
it is a spoil of war.
And we will spoil it.
I dare say it's already been spoiled.
Any spoiled.
Right, man's got to remember how the fuck to do this.
We'll just move it south for me.
Yeah, I'll move it south for now. We'll sort that later. Boop.
That should be good enough, right?
So as you begin to drop the small rowboat into the water, who's going to land? Right, in fact, sorry, 2 seconds before you carry on. Enders. Use Foundry. Don't use Roll20. Right? Use Foundry. Or if someone else is hosting it, there's a website called The Forge, which is Foundry's version of Roll20. It's the hosted version on the internet. Foundry is infinitely better than Roll20. Hands down. Oh, just tell them no. Tell them.
Scratch them and punch them until they choose something proper.
Exactly. Foundry, hands down, kicks the absolute ever-loving shit out of Roll20. No, there is no competition. Slap them and stab them in the nuts. Pretty much jump. Foundry, hands down, is the only virtual tabletop to use for D&D. It's such a powerful bit of kit, and I cannot recommend it enough. And I genuinely, if anyone says different, fight me. Fucking fight me.
I mean, you don't get cannon fire in fucking Roll20.
No.
Do you? Just saying.
The amount of stuff you can do with Foundry is just so much better. So much better. So that's solutions tip of the day. Fuck Roll20 off because it's outdated. They don't update it. They don't keep it, relevant to these times. Foundry is the way forward. Oh shit! I've got a Foundry command. Cheers, Deez. Look at that. Oh.
Win.
Okay. So yeah. Otherwise, say if you want to use Foundry, not as I use it, as on a hosted server, you can go to, I think it's The Forge, or Google The Forge Foundry, and that is their version. Obviously, a bit more expensive than Roll20, but much better. Sorry about that, Lucius. Carry on. I get triggered when they mention of Roll20 compared to Foundry.
So passionate.
I am Jump. I
think just me and Frank will go up on land, and everybody else, I'll do the best to patch up as much as they can.
as you begin to make your way towards land, you notice Delilah waving as you approach.
Just Delilah.
Just Delilah.
Run full pelt towards her, scream, "Where's the captain?"
As you begin to get closer, Delilah can't really hear you until you're close to shore, and immediately points behind her to an unconscious Barker.
He's over there. He's completely out of it. The cannonball hit him square in the chest.
Fuck. So after making landfall, I'll run over and run straight to his body and check for a pulse.
Roll me a medicine check.
Medicine check. Hold on. There it is. 10.
10. He's still alive. There is a rather... As you check over him, he appears to be missing a leg from the knee down on his left-hand side. And he's completely unconscious.
I take off my belt and like put a tourniquet on his leg.
Okay, you quickly wrap it around, tighten the belt, and it stops the blood. And, you know, Delilah is not so much, you know, one for medicine or first aid, but she's managed to, you know, try and... She dragged him to land, so you can't really...
I can't look at.
Exactly.
So yeah, I'm checking him. I'm making sure his airway is clear, making sure he's breathing. I'm trying to stem the flow of blood on his leg.
Roll me one more medicine check. Is it just you doing it?
Yeah, I'll try now.
Yeah? In that case then, with Frank assisting, I'll give you advantage on the medicine check. 17. What did you roll there? A 13 and a 15. Whew. So, you do indeed manage to stem the flow of blood and stop Barker from, you know, bleeding out on the shore with this, you know, with his leg missing on his left-hand side below the knee. But apart from that, he does now seem to be stable.
Frank, give me a hand. Let's get him on the boat. We need to get him on the ship, and then we can treat him, hey?
Yeah, I slip my shield off and we wedge it underneath the captain through the soft sand to hold his chest and back more rigid.
Okay. And with that, and support as Frank's shield as a improvised stretcher, you easily manage to drag Barker back onto the rowboat, and with that, back to your newly acquired ship. Bear in mind, he is still unconscious, and you know Delilah's also with you through this.
Is it within Hazel's eyesight?
No. So by this point, you're still on board the Harlot's Virtue, which is currently anchored in the middle of the fucking ocean. So all you can see is, you know, the island in the distance, and you know you saw this captured ship stop at a little bit of a sandbar, but it's, you know, it's still like what, like 700-800 feet away, so you can't really see detail. You can make out slight hints of movement, but nothing of importance.
So no life-saving slobbery CPR from
No,
Hazel.
no. If you'd been on the other ship, quite possibly.
Keep your tongue in your mouth. All right.
I can't help it. I'm here to help.
Yeah.
It's the only thing I can do correctly, or at least I think.
Yeah. The one time.
And it, yeah, in my mind,
So
I saved you.
while this is going on, Arvid looks towards Hazel. Booger didn't look very well. Should we make sure he's not dead?
Hazel, being exhausted and tired of Arvid, is like, why don't you go down there and check on him?
All right. Yeah.
Fucking
Arvid.
She's tired of his shit.
Arvid makes his way below deck and heads towards the hammocks where he believes Booger to be.
Time to break his nose again.
Arvid goes up towards Booger and nudges him. Booger! Booger!
Fuck up!
You look poorly. Are you alright?
No, fuck up!
Are you not? Well, I've got something that'll make you feel better.
No! Hell no, fuck up!
And once again, the flask comes out from Arvid's belt, and he tries to offer it to Booger. Look, hey, if you drink it, you'll feel better.
No! Hell no! Bugger fucking swings his arms around at Arvid.
Roll me a quick strength check. Strength saving throw, sorry.
I can't. Hold on, what map am I on?
Ah, sorry, let me throw you back in. Fucking crit, man. I'm not even going to bother rolling. What happens?
I fucking re-break his nose.
Booger swings out towards Arvid and roll me an unarmed attack. That centers part of the ship, part of the crew. Nah. Okay. As Booger flails out, he doesn't hit Arvid, but he ends up hitting Arvid's flask, and it sends it flying across across the ship. Arvid, no! In slow motion, dives towards his flask, and as the flask hits the ground and spills this foul-smelling, rotten fish oil all over the deck, he slams into the deck, into the ground, oh, and begins to lap up the various. You're wasting it, and he just begins to, to lick this fish oil from the floor. Fuck you, Enders.
Booger just turns back over and says, "Fuck up."
I mean, pretty much Blackburn. He's no one trusts him. No, who knows? He might end up being. He might end up being the ship's surgeon at some point.
No, he won't.
No, he won't. I remember what happened to the last person we asked him to look after. You remember the gnome? I remember the gnome. Left him to bleed out.
I mean, that may have happened. So, Mitch, Frank, what's the plan?
I want to sail up alongside the harlot's virtue and just anchor up so they're just right next to each other. and start on repairs myself because I'm a carpenter and a shipwright. I don't trust anybody else fixing shit because I'm a dwarf and I'm stubborn like that. So I want to try and fix the helm of the Harlot's Virtue eventually, and also make this brig seaworthy because it's bigger than our ship.
Okay. In that case, roll me. Is anyone helping with? So bear in mind, this is going to take at least a day to get the vessels repaired and seaworthy. Is anyone helping on this, or is it? What's everyone's plan?
Oh, that sounds like a long rest to me.
It does indeed. It is indeed a long rest.
I get one too.
Yep. Everyone gets a long rest.
Rest if I can get this done.
Apart from Mitch. Mitch doesn't get a long rest because he's currently repairing. Anybody else assisting on this, or is it just Mitch and members of the crew?
I'm going to take the long rest just to get my lay on hands back in case Ethan needs it.
5 hit points.
I got 26.
Ooh.
I mean, I lost 9.
Shut.
Mitch, roll me a carpenter's tools check. With advantage because you got various members of the crew helping you out at the moment.
Where would I do?
I believe.
Background shipwright, water, vehicles, water.
It's
tools.
There we go.
Oh shit. That's a lot of text.
It is a hell of a lot of text. Alright, bear with me. So, 5 times your proficiency modifier. Roll me a... What would I would say dexterity check? Plus 5? What's your proficiency bonus, sorry?
3.
Yeah, roll me a 4/R 1d20 plus 3.
Clutch.
Right, so what happens to both ships?
Yeah, I turn them into fucking wooden masterpieces of the ocean.
Both are fully repaired. Alright, there we go. You managed to break various parts out of the from the brig and using the repair materials from both the brig and the Harlot's Virtue to repair the steering column and the wheel on the Harlot's Virtue itself, as well as not only patch the holes but also reinforce various parts of the rotting wood on the previous orc brig. Congratulations, you've got 2 ships.
I'm sitting on the brig, just propped up against the wall, like just nodding off, like eyes flickering, like I'm all right. No, we're good.
In that case, going forward, you are currently at exhaustion level 1.
Okay.
Until you long rest. And I think, unless you've got any further actions or anything you want to do, not much more I can say on that one.
No, I think like anchoring up near island, making sure everybody's rested up until the captain is stable and awake.
Well, Barker himself is stable but still in a rough way. You don't have a surgeon on board. You don't have anyone who's, apart from Frank, potentially, who...
They could lay on hands the shit out of him.
It's entirely up to you. At the moment, Barker is stable, but, he's still missing a leg. And it's not been closed up.
How much lay on hands would it take to...
Roll me a medicine check.
Oh, God. Medicine.
At least 10.
I'll give him the 10.
A 10? Okay.
Yep.
And with that, the wound on Barker's leg heals and closes. Now, obviously, man can't grow legs back, but he's now far away from death's door. Blackburn says Arvid could easily handle the role of Syrian. Oh, God. So that for now does put Barker well out of harm's way. And you say you're going to make landfall for now? Just to, or anchor up?
Yeah. I think it'd have been easier to do all these repairs at landfall. Like,
Yeah.
once I got the helm fixed on the Hollis Virtue, I think just get into land in that nice little bay where it's nice
Alright.
and
Yeah.
hidden, because there's lots of trees and shit. Just get us in there and make sure everybody's dressed up. Yeah.
So probably about there then, yeah?
Yeah, because going from ship to ship closer to land is easier than in the fucking ocean.
And I think for now then, that's probably possibly a good point to end it, don't you think?
Yes.
I reckon.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a good. The magic juice would regrow a limb. I mean, potentially. We'll see. Okay. So with both ships anchored in the bay and hidden from view, Mitch manages to repair alongside the rest of the crew both the Harlot's Virtue and this captured orcish brig. As you begin to look through the brig, you notice it has 10 cannons below deck, rather than 2 ballistas above deck. It's entirely up to you, Dirk. It's entirely up to you, buddy, whether you want to, refund or keep it for next stream. You refund it.
No, I refund it, yeah.
Not to worry.
Next stream.
Next
Come
stream.
up with something good.
So yes, you've got 5 cannons on the Orcish ship. They're only sort of basic 6-pounders, nothing too crazy. But obviously, either side, yes, 5 cannons aside. But the cannons on the Orcish brig are all below deck, whereas obviously the Harlot's Virtue, with it on, with it being a sort of a slightly upscaled sloop, you've only got the 2 cannons above deck. So it's entirely up to you on what you guys do while you're inland. But I'll let you have a think on that, on reconfigurations or whatever. And yeah, unless you want to finish with anything, I think we can probably end it there for tonight.
Well, I
Sounds
hope
good.
chat enjoyed the sea battle, because I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
It was certainly over a lot quicker than I expected. And obviously there was no social encounters or random encounters this time, so it was a little bit quicker than normal.
Very surprised that didn't happen.
Me too.
I almost
Fine.
reviewed it, but
Coddle
then
them.
that was
and
like,
all
you
you'll
know
do is
what?
line their bodies up for execution.
Still wasn't around, so
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just like, I'm just gonna give out part of the ship, part of the crew. Just issue it out to people.
Dirk, thank you, buddy. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. With the 5 gifted subs to Rook, Bodgers, Slares, Glenbow. Hey, you got a frog in there. Nice. And Eagles Playhouse. Eagles Playhouse. Eels Playhouse?
Eagles up.
Eagles. No, thank you, Dirk. I appreciate that, buddy. And as I say, I'm glad that you enjoyed it. Sorry, I cut you off there, Lucius.
Oh, I was singing the Eels from Mighty Bush
Cool. Well,
because you said it.
I did say Eels Player. Yeah. All right. Eels. I'm not going to comment any further because TOS. So, on that, unless you've got any final words, I think we'll close out there with the usual.
One more song.
One more song. All right. Then.
One more.
One more song. I do believe we've got the shorter version as well to play. So rather than the long intro. Yeah. Who's streaming at the moment?
I got nobody on my follow list.
Who have I got? No one. Holy shit! All right, let's see about raiding another D&D streamer then. At least that's the least we could do. Oh yeah. So I appreciate that, Moody. We had a laugh recording it. We did have a laugh recording it, and hopefully, if the rest agree to it, we'll try and get a fair few other shanties recorded alongside some more Easter eggy styled things. Okay, well, I'm going to switch over to the old ending screen.
Yep.
Mute these fuckers up.
Yep.
And then find someone to raid. I'll speak to you all in a minute.
Okay.
Say bye. Say bye.
Bye, chat.
Bye.
All right. Let's fade this out and play the 2 minutes 51 version of the Black Marque's Drunken Sailor. Chat, thank you ever so much for your time. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as we have. And hopefully we'll see you all next Sunday. Ta-ta for now.
And don't forget that. Ahoy! Fuck.
What will we do with a drunken sailor? What will we do with a drunken sailor? What will we do with a drunken sailor? Early in the morning, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises. Early in the morning, shave his belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly with a rusty razor. Early in the morning, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises. Early in the morning. Put him in a longboat till he's sober. Put him in a longboat till he's sober. Put him in a longboat till he's sober. Early in the morning, way hey and up she rises. Way hey and up she rises. Way hey and up she rises. Early in the morning, stick him in the scupper with a hose by bottom. Stick him in the scupper with a hose by bottom. Stick him in the scupper with a hose by bottom. Early in the morning, way hey and up she rises. Way hey and up she rises. rises way up, she rises early in the morning. Put him in the bed with the captain's daughter. Put him in the bed with the captain's daughter. Put him in the bed with the captain's daughter. Early in the morning. Way hey up she rises. Way hey up she rises. Way hey up she rises. Early in the morning. That's what we do with a drunken sailor. That's what we do with a drunken sailor. That's what we do with a drunken sailor. Early in the morning. Way hey up she rises. Way hey up she rises. Way hey up she rises. Early in the morning.
Early in the morning.